Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Well, today's exercise is exercise number 4, and of course I already do my homework. As usual, first of all, I will tell you some stories. Okay, now come to my first story. It is about this picture. It's on the top of page 30. Now have a look at this and listen to me. Well, in today's lesson, we are going to talk some expressions that are related to chores. Chores. You know chores? Chore, C-H-O-R-E. Chore means a task that you do regularly. Well, we have many types of chores. For example, you can do chores at your job. At your job in your office, you might have to do chores outside. You may have to do chores in many different places, right? But in today's lesson, we just go through chores that you do around the house, or you want to take care of a home, so you can call it housework or house chore. Okay. But one thing I want you to notice is that, like homework, housework is also an uncountable noun, but house chore or chore is a countable noun. So if you want to use the plural form of chore, you can say chores. Okay? House chore are housework that you do in your house on daily basis. Daily basis means every day. Is it your dream to do the dishes or take out the trash? Probably not, right? I was just kidding, because I'm sure a lot of you here don't like it. But do you know, doing housework is important to keep your house clean, tidy, and of course, help your house nice, right? And moreover, doing housework will keep you fit. It means that doing housework is also a good way to exercise. Okay, and well, when you were a child, okay, yeah, your parents made a chore chart, and that you had to check off the various chores when you finish them, right? And of course, at that time, maybe your parents could say that, oh, doing chore is a necessary part of daily life, so please do that, right? And now when you are an adult, they definitely are. It means that you will do house chore automatically, right? And now, sometimes I'm sure that many of you here, just when you want to take care a home, you clean the table. You can sometimes you say, I clean the table, I clean the window, I clean the floor, I clean the dishes. Okay, you only use a verb clear to express all things you want to make your house tidy up, right? But there are some common expression to help you express, to describe all things. Okay, now here I will introduce nine common expression that you can use to describe, to tell you, to when you want to make your home tidy up. First is beat the rug. Beat the rug. Beat is an irregular verb. Beat, beaten. B-E-A-T. Beat, not beat. Beat, not beat. We have a long E sound here, right? So beat means You hit something hard several times. You beat, right? And rug. We also a noun rug. Rug is a small piece of thick carpet. By the way, I want to show you the differences between three words that you sometimes confused. They are rug, mat, and carpet. In general, rug is similar to mat. Rug means mat. It means that a small piece of thick carpet that is used to cover part of a floor. So it's just a part. It's a small piece of a carpet. So carpet is larger than a rug or a mat, right? And so carpet is a thick material made of wool and is used to cover the floor of a room or stairs. So it means it's full in your house. It covers all the floor or stairs in your house, in your room. Remember, carpet is bigger than a mat or a rug. So now when you say that I beat the rug, means that you have a rug or you have a mat on the floor, and now you pick it up and then you pit it. It probably means that you just want to dust all dirt or whatever is settled on the rug or a mat or the mat. It means that you are cleaning the rug. But it is better than saying I'm cleaning the rug. You had better to say that I beat the rug. Okay, remember, I beat the rug. It means that you beat the rug. You beat to the rug because you want to remove all dust out of the rug. Okay. Next, we have a dust. We have the second expression is dust the furniture. Dust here now is a verb. It means to clean furniture. Clean furniture by removing dust from surfaces with a cloth. And furniture, I'm sure you know the meaning of this word, right? Furniture means objects that can be removed, like tables, cupboards, or chairs, etc., and that is put into your house or your office that make it suitable for living or working in. So someday when you find that oh, your furniture is dirty, yes, there is a thick or thin layer of dust on your furniture because you haven't been cleaning past a few days. So if you find that, you can say, oh, I need to dust the furniture. It means that you clean the furniture. You use a cloth to wipe up the furniture. Okay, to wipe up the furniture, to wipe up the dust that is settled on furniture. So remember, say dust the furniture. Next, we have another expression that is sweep the floor. Sweep the floor. Sweep means you clean a room. You clean the room and you use a broom. A broom is a tool. A tool used in a tool. Okay, yes, is a tool. An equipment used commonly in your house. It means a brush on with a long handle, and of course lot of dust is on the floor. Okay, and now you want to clean the floor, and you can say I sweep the floor. In order to sweep the floor, you must use a broom. As you mentioned above, a broom means a brush with a long handle, used to sweep the floor. Next, we have another expression that is mop the floor. Mop means is both a noun and a verb. Mop the floor. Mop the floor means that you add some, because after sweeping the floor and you want your house to smell nice, so you add detergent to the water, and then you use a mop to mop the floor. Remember, we use a mop to mop the floor because mop is both a noun and a verb. Because a mop means a tool for washing the floor, and that has a long handle. With a bunch of thick strings at the end. Yes. Now next, and do you know that all these above expression I mentioned above, right, are used for cleaning your bedrooms or your living rooms, right? So now come to expression that is used for the kitchen. And when you want to keep the kitchen tidy and clean, what are expression you would use? And here are some more expression you can use for describing what you do to keep your kitchen tidy and clean. First is set the table. Okay, now when you're hungry, you have cooked a very nice meal, and the next job you do is you going to set the table. So set the table means you put napkins. Do you know napkins? NAPKIN. Napkin is a cloth, a piece of cloth we use at a meal, and it is used to protect our cloth, or we can use it to clean our lips or our fingers. Okay, napkins. Or you lay the plates on the table. Plates, PLATE. Plate is a flat and usually round dish, and we used to put food on. Okay, we put napkins, we lay plates on the table, or we lay chopsticks or spoons or bowls on the table. Okay, it means that you do preparation before sit at the table to have a dinner or lunch, for example. In general, you say that set the table, for example, and of course when you have cooked, right, and you can call your children to help you set the table. Okay, you can say, oh, come on kids, okay, now help me to set the table. So, and then your kids come into the kitchen, and then they because they are small, so they stand up on a chair, and they reach to the cupboard and take some chopsticks, bowls, or spoons, or plates, or bowls, etc. And then they put all things on the table, okay, to prepare to to get ready for a meal. Okay. Next we have clean the table. Clean the table after you finished a meal, right? After you finished a meal and it's time now, you want to wipe out the table with a cloth, and you can say clean the table. And I think when you are a wife and now you have cooked and it's time now for you to ask your husband to help you clean the table. I think it's a good way to share your job. Next we have put the food away. Put the food away. Put the food away. Of course, you end finishing your meal, and usually you don't finish all food, right? It means there are some leftovers. Leftover is a noun. It means food that hasn't not eaten at a meal. Okay, so we have some leftovers, and then we have to do put the food away. In my family, I'm always the person who only do this job. It means I put the food away means I take care the food, the leftovers. I may use a wrapping, and then I wrap the leftovers and then put them away. I put them into the fridge so that it helps me to protect the food, the leftovers. So in general, put the food away, it means I take care of the leftovers. Well, next we have do the dishes. Normally you can say clean the dishes, but it's more common used do the dishes. It means that then when you are done with your meal, of course there are lots of dishes, dirty dishes, right, in the sink, and now you have to use some detergent and some water, and you wash the dishes, right? Finally is the last expression I want to bring you today is clean the sink. Clean the sink. Sink means a large open container in the kitchen that has taps to supply water, and that you use it for washing dishes in. After doing the dishes, probably your sink is clogged, are all clogged. So now you need to clean the sink. You would clean the sink. Okay, because my presentation today is talking about some expression, and I not only tell you about some expression, I also give you some definition that are new to you, or even though new are strange to me. So that's the reason why the lesson is longer than usual, but no problem. I hope you can understand what I say. If you have more questions, please leave the comments below. Thank you for watching.